Welcome to Speed Dating with Soup Sandwich. I'm your host, Ezra Brown, and this is our bachelor. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
What's going on, guys? My name's Scott.
How are you feeling about this experience you're about to have?
Just another day in the life, you know what I mean?
I got a couple questions for you before we embark on this journey. What are you most excited about as you start this journey, and what are you most nervous about?
I would say that they're both pretty equal. I haven't been in this realm in 9.5 years.
Okay.
So,
How old are you?
26.
Dang, that's a long time. So what, 18, 17, 18?
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any deal breakers, red flags you're particularly mindful of as you meet these contestants, and how will you handle these as they arise?
If your laugh is pretty ugly,
Really?
that's definitely a red flag.
Okay, what else you got? Is that it?
Um,
Like their toe jam, if whatever they got going on?
I'm not really a feet guy, so
What about teeth?
yeah, that definitely matters.
Okay. Well, lastly, what message do you have for the viewers who will be following along with you on this journey as you find love this season?
Keep an open mind. Don't get caught up.
All right, well, let's get the show rolling. You ready?
Yo, yeah.
Welcome back to Speed Dating with Soup Sandwich. I'm your host, Ezra Brown. We got our bachelor, Mr. Scott, and then we have our lovely contestant here. What's your name?
My name is Hope.
Cool. I got a couple questions for you guys to help you fill each other out. Whoever wants to answer first can answer first. You guys go at your discretion.
Okay.
What initially drew you to apply for speed dating?
I just feel really alone all the time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
To find someone with beautiful eyes like her. So
It's awesome. That's very nice of you. Already starting off on the good
you
connection.
got to, you know what I mean?
What experience from the past has shaped you into the person you are today for you guys to be single?
My ex was terrible.
Can you explain a little bit?
Yeah, like
Elaboration?
how?
Cheated on, lied to, used, just the whole 9 yards that people like to do.
Abuse too?
Oh, no, I've never been hit.
Okay.
I've never hit anyone either, just to throw that out there.
He's a womanizer.
He's lying. He was too ambitious. Had too many.
It's like,
Had too many dreams for himself.
can you get a little bit of elaboration there?
Yeah, he was working at the Taco Bell.
So he was too ambitious for you there?
Yeah.
You looking for okay.
Yeah. I'm looking for McDonald's.
Okay. What is your most exciting life experience?
Traveling. I used to travel a lot, filming, just catching everything that I could. I don't know what else I've done in my life, so
What have you been catching?
pornos. I'm just kidding.
Stitties?
Sitting on the couch watching The Notebook.
That seems really interesting.
It's a great movie.
Does that interest you, Scott?
Absolutely not.
How do you handle conflict in your relationship?
I don't.
Elaborate, please. It's not a good answer.
Conflict, get out.
Hope, how do you handle conflict in a relationship?
I like to punch walls.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's just alleviating stress?
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah. Or happiness too.
Scott, what do you think about that?
I guess if we ever get together, I gotta hire a contractor to replace holes in the wall.
Or you could do it yourself.
What the that look like?
Welcome back to Speed Dating with Soup Sandwich. We're back with our bachelor, Mr. Scott, and he has a new lady with him. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Michaela.
Nice to meet you.
Michaela, what do you do?
I am a college student about to start nursing school.
Ambition, Scott. We got a new contestant here.
There we go. That's what we like.
All right, got a couple questions for you guys. Get to fill each other out a little bit. What would you envision you guys' future looking like, and how do you see yourselves supporting each other in your dreams in a relationship?
I think all of the visions in the future, if you're in a relationship at this age, is to actually get married and continue on your life until, the end. So.
I'm not in it for the marriage, I'm in it for the money.
Okay, understandable. Woman knows what she wants. What qualities do you value most in a partner?
Honesty.
I'm big on trust, and I like a man with money.
Okay. Understandable. We got a gold digger over here, folks. Can you share a specific moment or gesture that you believe showcases your love for somebody?
Just making sure you do the little things, really. You know, whether it's buy 'em candy on their birthday or Valentine's Day or flowers. Just the small things is what really matters to most people.
Him spending money on me.
Like, what kind of money? What do you want? What are you looking for? Like, this money that you're talking about? Are you looking for, like, that Mercedes, that
Yeah,
Louis
so
bag?
a G-Wagon, vacations, every holiday, birthday, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, St. Patty's Day, every holiday.
So you're trying to have all the Cartier.
Yes.
Okay, understandable. All right, last question for you guys. How do you guys define love as your personal definition? What would it be?
Couldn't tell you. Never had it.
Damn, I'm sorry, man. That's why you're our bachelor tonight.
Love would be spending money on people,
Like,
on the girl.
Like, how much money would that be to say love? Like $5, $50, $10,000?
10,000,
At
minimum
least?
5,000.
Oh, God, we got a ritzy over here. Scott, are you going to be able to handle that?
Absolutely, I'm broke.
You said absolutely?
Absolutely not. I'm broke.
Okay. Well, all right, we're going to go on to our next contestant now, and we're going to see how
Nice to meet you.
see how this plans out. Welcome back to Speed Date with Soup Sandwich. We're here with our next contestant. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Hannah.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to
Hannah
meet you.
Montana?
No.
Oh, okay. How do you believe your strengths or your weaknesses, guys can go through them here after I ask the question, but how do you believe you guys' strengths and weaknesses will work well together? But go through your strengths and weaknesses first.
I ain't got no weaknesses.
Neither do I.
Really? So
We're-
it sounds like you guys are going to be a power couple.
Yeah, we're standing on business. So
Understandable. Can you describe a specific time during your life that solidified that you knew that you wanted to find love?
probably over the past 9.5 years, where I've been single as.
You're making me depressed over here behind the camera.
Welcome to my life.
Hannah?
I like my single era, but if I find the right person, I'll date them.
Just date them? You're not looking to marry?
It's not my job to propose.
Are you like our last contestant looking for money?
If he has it.
Okay, all right. Can you describe what you feel like your future looks like, both of you? Not together, but just separately. You know, what do you see for yourself in the future? And Hannah, what do you see for yourself in the future?
Like 5 years or 10 years?
10 years.
Well, hopefully I'll be living somewhere fancy, with a restaurant down the street. I'll be nursing. I want to be in the ER. And then maybe a dog or a fish.
Scott?
The fish is crazy.
They're low maintenance.
You ain't wrong. I'd say about 10 years from now, I'm looking to be on 3 acres, 2-story house, wraparound porch, me and my dog.
Paint me a Birmingham.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Can you describe what it would be like with hardship if you were in a relationship, with somebody that's going through a hard time? What would it be like for you?
Hunker down and deal with it with them. Ride it out.
It's something you have to do with. It's something you have to deal with each other. You can't do it by yourself.
Okay, cool. So that's how you guys would handle it? That's it?
Oh, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
What if they're just out cheating and gallivanting all the time?
Oh, well, that's a different story.
Well, that's hardship.
I thought you
Lulesco
meant
said it
something
best.
like sad.
Lulesco said it best. I'm gonna with you.
I'm gonna with you. Okay. All right, guys. All right, we're going to go on. We're going to move on now from this scene. All right, Hannah. What do you think about Scott?
Well, I liked his purple sweatshirt, but I didn't like the earrings.
Do you got anything else?
He said a grand total of 4 words.
Okay, understandable.
Man of.
Could you
No
see
words.
yourself with Scott?
I mean, like standing next to him, like
No,
forever.
with him, yeah, forever, yeah.
I mean, we both don't have any weaknesses, but that kind of sounds scary.
What about that sounds scary?
I feel like he would get really upset when he found out that I'm better than him.
Oh, God. What do you believe is going to be the deciding factor between you and him?
Honestly?
Yeah.
Political views.
Political views.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you stand?
Well, obviously I'm a Republican. He is giving liberal vibes.
Ouch. Oh, Scott, I'm so sorry, bud. I hope you're not a liberal. And then I got one last question for you.
Hmm.
Do you see, if you and Scott got together, do you believe that you could make a marriage?
If he took the earrings out and he swapped parties and he wore shoes that matched.
Okay, understandable. Well, you got anything else to say to the people?
Nope.
All right, come on. All right, Michaela, what do you think of Scott?
I think he's very rich.
Really? What about him looks rich?
So I noticed the earrings, he has two, not just one. And I could tell they were diamonds. And they're also like hoops with dangles,
Okay.
not just studs.
Okay, you like the way he was dressed or anything?
I love the purple sweatshirt and I love the mixed match shoes.
Awesome, awesome. Do you see yourself being with him? Or could you see yourself being with him?
I just need to see his bank statement real quick though.
Okay, I think we could get that pulled up here. And then lastly is, what do you believe a future with him would look like?
Of course, big elaborate house. I need to make sure he can financially stable me. I get plastic surgery every year, so
Awesome. Okay, cool. Scott, this may be your one right here. All right, Hope. What do you think about Scott?
He's too ambitious.
What about him's too ambitious? What do you mean by that?
He just has too much going on in his life. It's way too overwhelming.
Like he works, he's got a job.
Yeah.
Okay, understandable.
I like
Do you-
his. I'd rather him stay at home.
Do you see a future with him?
No,
Not at all?
no.
Why not?
He's too ambitious.
Gosh, that's a big word for
I just don't like it.
So what would be the deciding factor for him to become the man of your dreams?
For him to quit his job.
All right, we're here with an interview with our bachelor, Mr. Scott. Which one of the three, do you like the least?
I'd probably have to say Hope.
What would that, kind of give us a little bit of description there?
I'm trying to do too much, and she ain't trying to do anything, so
Understandable. Which one of them do you think has the worst group text?
probably the one that's after the money,
Why would you say that?
because she wants a lot of money, so she's probably got a lot of dudes.
What kind of a group text?
Yeah, so
What-
she's talking to all her girls about all the dudes she's out here taking money from.
Okay, understandable. If you could pick two of the three of them to be in a fight with each other, who would you pick? And then who would win?
Probably the two that has nothing to do with punching holes in the wall.
Which one do you think would win? Michaela or Hannah?
I'd have to say the blonde one.
Michaela?
Yeah.
Okay. Why
Just
is that?
by her character, seems like she's probably thrown hands a couple times.
You think she beats men?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, understandable.
I think she could hold her own.
All right, which one are you going to eliminate?
Hope.
All right, we're going to bring her in so you can break her the news.
Cool.
All right, we're back. Speed dating with Soup Sandwich. Bachelor, do you have a verdict of who you're going to eliminate?
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be eliminating you, and here's why. I'm absolutely in love with the other two. Like bad.
Listen, it doesn't bother me.
Just please don't punch me.
You have no ambition and no drive, and I want nothing to do with it.
Welcome back to Speed Dating with Soup Sandwich. We have our bachelor here in round 2, where he gets to select one of these lovely young ladies to take home to be his bachelorette. We have a bottle of vodka here. They're going to drink every time something is true, or they just don't want to answer the question. They can answer it truthfully or drink. Do you have any questions? Scott, what's your favorite sex position? Michaela, how old are you?
21.
Scott, do you ever think about if your bigger than your dad's?
All the time, because it is.
Understandable. Michaela, what's your ideal night out?
Going to a nice restaurant, eating some wings, drinking some beer, and then going out to the bars.
Scott, if you had a choice when you were born, would you choose to be white or black?
Black.
Why is that?
Everyone loves black people.
Can't argue with that. Okay, what would be your choice, a tall or a short man?
Tall.
Understandable. Scott, 1 out of 10, what's the ugliest girl you've ever Okay, if you had to pick one sport to watch on TV, what would it be?
Football.
Understandable. Scott, do you prefer blondes or brunettes?
Blondes.
Understandable. All right. Well, you guys, hope you've got some good feel for each other because we're on to the next contestant. All right, Hannah, do you understand what we're about to do here? About to ask you guys
Truth or dare?
a series of questions. It's truth or drink. I'm going to ask you questions. You answer them yourself. Scott, you know how this goes. Hannah, what's your ideal day? Not date, day.
Okay.
Boring! Scott, if you had 2 tubes of toothpaste, which flavor would you pick to stick up your butt?
It's probably mint.
Yeah, probably.
Probably likes the burn.
All right, Hannah. If you were a housewife, would you clean during the day?
Yeah, that's the whole point, isn't it?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. Scott, if your wife was fat, would you tell her?
Absolutely.
How would you say it?
To be honest, I probably wouldn't have a fat wife if you want me to be real.
So you're saying you're leaving that hoe?
Oh, absolutely. I'm never talking to her.
What if you get fat?
Leave me.
Understandable. Okay. Hannah, how old are you?
21.
When was the first time you had a gay thought?
Damn, I mean, last time I did acid, I almost dude, but
That's awesome. Scott, when is the last time you had intercourse with a fat woman?
2 days ago.
Thought you said you wouldn't have a fat wife.
I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. 9.5 years, what do you expect? I fat bitch.
This is the last question before we move on to the final, where Scott gets to pick his lady. Scott, blonde or brunette?
Blonde, all day.
I'll dye my hair.
That's a good answer. That is a very good answer. All right, well, we're going to move on to the final round where Scott picks his old lady. All right, guys, now that he has both contestants in here, we're going to let Scott make a decision.
Well, you are. I'm not gonna say you're both pretty good because in reality, it's just 100%. So I'm definitely gonna be picking the blonde one, Michaela.
All right. I'm sorry, Hannah. Do you have any final words before you leave?
No, I didn't like him. I liked the cameraman.
Okay. Back.
Do I say?
Congratulations.
All right, Scott, the floor is yours. Take it over.
Yeah, man. I mean, so the moment that you walked in, I knew that it was the one. You're blonde. You got a great smile. I know you said that you got to be 6 feet. You know, I'm 5'8", but there's a couple extra inches somewhere else that can get me way past 6 foot. So, but the real question and the deal breaker for me is, can you hit the gritty?
Oh, I can. I can.
All of the knots, all of the guap, all of the pesos, all of the pollo, all of the knots, all of the guap, all of the pesos, all of the pollo, all of the money, all of the money.